A lot of people have told me to leave Tamara, but I had an ex-girlfriend who I very much cared for. She called me 5 years ago. She had an addiction issue. She said, Steven, come and get me. And I'm like, I can't come get you. I'm in a relationship. I wish I had because she killed herself. I could have brought her and I could have tried to save her. I don't want this to happen to Tamara. She doesn't have anyone.
Well, Steve says despite people urging him to, he will never turn his back on his wife, despite her struggling with a dangerous Adderall addiction. And he shouldn't, and I'll tell you why. She's here. I mean, she didn't say, no, I won't come, I won't listen to this. She's here. I mean, you got to give her credit for that. Now, I want to introduce Dr. Charles Sophie. He's sitting here in the audience. Now, Dr. Sophie is a board-certified psychiatrist in 3 clinical specialties, actually, and he's the medical director of the Department in Child and Family Services for Los Angeles. Now, Dr. Sophie, she's taking 90 milligrams of Adderall a day, never having had a brain workup to determine if the prefrontal cortex is in fact underactive. What do you think about the levels of Adderall that she's taking?
Well, I mean, the top dose for an adult is about 40 milligrams a day. So you're on 90. You've never really had your blood taken to see if your thyroid or any other medical problem could be presenting itself. But I think, unfortunately, you had a depression, probably, that this medicine, amphetamine, made you feel happy about, happier than you've been in a while. But I think it goes back to his question of what were you running away from inside of you? Because it took it away, but it's artificial.
And what do you think would be the potential problems with taking twice the maximum dosage that an adult should be taking of Adderall for not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 years in a row?
Well, I mean, the side effects of just your appetite suppression. You're depriving your body of food, probably of some level. Your sleep, you're never restoring your brain to the level it should be. And your cardiovascular system can't take it after a while. That's why you're having those panic attacks. You're being overrun with dopamine, your heart rate goes up, your blood pressure goes up, you could have a stroke, you could die.
It tricks your body because you have pleasure centers in your brain, and Adderall has a lot in common with cocaine. And you're taking high doses of it, and so it tricks your body and it messes up the neurotransmitters in your brain. You can have that energy, you can have that joy, you can have that creativity without putting your life at risk. Because right now you're a drug addict. And you're a drug addict in a way that is risking your life. And you need to be responsible enough to hear that and make a deal that says, I'm not willing to go back to where I was before I started the drug, but I'm not willing to put my life at risk and continue doing this either. I want an alternative.